the strength, or working on that strength or even the mobility factors affect injury and problems that
it basically is going to prevent those injuries. If you can keep a joint strength and structurally, you want to keep that joint structurally sound, and it uses the muscle support to do that. So every injury, rehabbing it, getting back from that injury is strengthening the area. So again, if you don't do anything to maintain that strength as you get older, you're more susceptible to injury. All right, so you can prevent all that stuff if you can keep that strength base. I worked with a lady that's 80-something the other day, and she wants to stay she wants to stay independent. Her kids want her to move into an assisted living place. She wants to stay in her own place. I said, if you want to stay there, you got to be able to do things on your own. So one of our exercises for her is just getting in and out of a chair. I have her work on sitting in a chair and controlling it down and using muscular power to get in the chair and get out of the chair. Not using her arms and just plopping into the chair. So now she just uses every time she gets up as an exercise. But if you lose that quad and hip strength, then you can't get out of a chair for yourself. I mean, I've fallen and I can't get up, that thing. So you have to use those muscles so you can maintain that. And that strength, it'll make you the biggest difference.
And talk about how you can be active but still not be very mobile.
Well, that's easy. That's the, like I say, the long distance runner, the guy that goes out and runs. But I do 12 miles every day. I pound myself 6 days a week. I can run 12 miles. Well, if you do the same repetitive 12 miles, that gets to be a lot of compression and pounding on your joints. All right, you need to lengthen and you need to give those joints a break. So you're pounding on your joints and you're giving the same repetitive muscular system. I think that time is alternated, or some time has to be spent on maintaining that strength. So there's a real difference in you going out and running 12 miles and what your stride length is and what muscles you're using, and you going out and doing repeat hundreds on the track. Okay, so repeat hundreds is going to be much more of a muscular work, and it's going to look at that person when he walks, he's much more fluid and again, athletic than the person who just runs 12 miles and he gets a small little range of motion and he just pounds on it. Those muscles adapt to that. Your body adapts to anything. So that's a short range of motion. Just the stride length of someone running 12 miles versus a sprinter is way decreased. So over time, you just get more compressed. And again, I have a lady that runs, all she does is run, and she just comes in and she's that bent over, because this is all she does, this little movement, and gravity's just beating on her, you know, and she just, when she's walking around, she just looks like gravity's standing on her, you know what I mean? Where the person who's lifting and doing pull-ups and thinking about keeping their posture or doing the sprint is longer and is resisting that gravity. He's putting his range of motion out to 100% to a greater extent and keeping everything long and controlled.
That's quality.